think this little corner doesn't matter? Get it wrong here, and the final paint job can look bad before you even finish the first coat. Today, we're at a 2-story Japanese-style house, and the team is preparing the front entrance columns and corners before the main exterior painting begins. To be honest, after more than 15 years in this trade, I can tell you one thing: a professional paint job is not created by the final coat of paint, but it is created by the preparation underneath it. And that is exactly what we're working on here. First, our painter is using a good quality brush to apply primer carefully to the corners and edges of the entrance columns. These areas may look simple, but they are actually some of the places where beginners tend to rush. Why? Because a roller is great for covering large flat surfaces, but corners, narrow edges, joints, and decorative details need control. A brush allows the painter to work the primer properly into the surface instead of simply floating material over the top. Actually, this is one of those little details that homeowners may not notice immediately. But wait a few months. If the surface was poorly prepared, if dust was left behind, or if the primer was applied unevenly, problems can start showing through the finish. Peeling, uneven color, poor adhesion, visible repairs. And then everyone asks, why did the paint fail? Well, sometimes the problem didn't start with the paint. It started before the paint was even opened. I've encountered this situation many times. A worker wants to move quickly, so he skips a small corner, puts the finish coat over it, and says, "It looks fine." Maybe it does today. But professional work isn't about making something look good for 5 minutes. It is about making it look good after the homeowner has lived with it for years. That is why the team here is working methodically. Before priming, the surface needs to be properly prepared, clean, sound, and free from loose material and excessive dust. Exterior painting guidance from major paint manufacturers also emphasizes cleaning, repairing, sanding where necessary, and priming appropriate surfaces before applying the finish coat. Now look closely at the brush movement. The painter isn't flooding the corner with primer. He is applying a controlled, even layer and making sure the material reaches the edges without creating heavy buildup. Noitangye, this is where experience makes a difference. A beginner often thinks faster means better. An experienced painter knows that controlled speed is faster in the long run. Why? Because every mistake you create now has to be repaired later. And repairing a bad paint job takes more time than doing the preparation correctly in the first place. Think about cooking. You can throw everything into a pan and hope for the best. Or you can prepare the ingredients properly first. Painting is not much different. The main wall can later be rolled efficiently, but these corners and columns need attention first. Once the primer has been properly applied and has dried according to the product requirements, the surface is ready for the next stage. Another important point is cleanliness. Notice how the workers keep the work area organized instead of allowing dust, tools, and paint materials to become scattered everywhere. That may sound like a small thing, but a clean work site usually leads to cleaner work. If you've been in the trade for years, you'll understand. When the site is organized, your hands work better, your eyes see mistakes faster, and the final result improves. So for homeowners, here is my advice. Don't judge a painting contractor only by the final color. Ask how they prepare the surface. Ask whether damaged areas are repaired. Ask whether the correct primer is being used. And most importantly, watch how carefully they handle the corners and details. Because a beautiful exterior isn't just about choosing a beautiful color. It starts underneath. Today, we're seeing the team take their time with these entrance columns and corners before moving into the main painting stage. That's the difference between simply putting paint on a wall and actually finishing a building professionally. If you enjoy real job site painting videos and practical trade experience, leave a comment below. Would you rather have your house painted quickly or have the preparation done properly, even if it takes a little longer? And if you want to see how this house looks after the complete finish, stay with us for the next stage.